Hey everyone, welcome back to OC Outdoorsman. I'm here at Irvine Lake this morning, and as you can see, the rain is coming down. It's about 62 degrees air temperature and the wind is starting to pick up, but you can see I've already cast out my line and now I'm just waiting. But I also brought along, check this out, my fly rod and reel today. It's never been touched. I've never cast it out. Hopefully I'll get a chance today. I'm hoping this wind calms down. If it does, I'm gonna rig it up and try my hand at fly fishing. We're gonna have to see though. I don't like this wind. So here's a shot of Irvine Lake. There's only about 5 or 6 of us out here this morning. Well, I just lost a big one. Dang it. 12-pound test. You'd think that's enough. Alright, gonna have to re-rig. At this point, over an hour had passed and I didn't get so much as a nibble on my line, and the guys surrounding me, remember there are only about 5 or 6 of us here today. There was no action at all. But so far, I'm the only one that managed to hook into a fish, so that's a good sign. And you can see, if you look out here, there are only a few of us out fishing. So we can totally see who's catching fish, and so far, no one's landed anything. But hopefully it'll start picking up soon. Well, something just snapped me off again. I think I might have to loosen my drag. I keep losing fish. It's the second one. So it turns out I misread the temperature, the air temperature on my watch. It's actually 52 degrees right now. I was wondering why it was so chilly. And there's a slight wind blowing, but as you can see, the rain has subsided for now. But if you look on the horizon, look at those rain clouds. Those are actually storm clouds because there's been thunder and lightning, so yeah, it's probably gonna start coming down again soon. But it is cold out here right now, and I may have to figure out another rig here because these fish keep breaking me off. Well, I had to make some changes, so I left the lake for about an hour, grabbed some lunch, and I picked up a couple more barrel swivels and I re-rigged my fishing rod there, so I think this will work a lot better. Instead of 12-pound test, now I have 20, and yeah, I don't think they'll be breaking me off anymore. But now it's just after noon, after 12. It's even more empty than before. There's maybe only 3 or 4 people left fishing. But the sun's come out, so well, at least a little bit. Temperature's up to like 54 degrees. It's a little warmer, but it's still a bit chilly. Alright, the rain has stopped and it's super slow, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to try casting out my new fly rod here. Let's see if I can find a clear spot where I won't get too tangled up. Okay, If you look at my form here, or should I say lack of form, I don't even have the basics or the fundamentals down. As much as I tried overhead casting, I couldn't get the fly to go more than 5 or 6 feet in front of me. As much as I tried, I could not get the fly line to go all the way through to the tip of my rod. And then later I noticed that I didn't feed it properly, so I missed an eyelet towards the top end of my rod, which is probably why I had all these difficulties. And then look, I just got all tangled up. It was a big mess. I'm all tangled up. Okay, I found this platform by the water here that I should be able to stand on and hopefully not get too tangled up. So let's try this again in round 2. I need to warn you here, this isn't very pretty. As I'm practicing my casting, as you can see, it looks like I'm on a stagecoach whipping horses. It was just a big challenge for me. I could not get the hang of this, and at this point you could see I got tangled up, and I noticed that when I was feeding the line through the eyelets, I had missed one of them at the tip here, which is maybe why I was struggling. I really don't think that was the main reason, but yeah, I could not get the hang of this. I think I'll need to take lessons. On the long trek back, you can see as I get towards the entrance of the West Shore, there you'll see a double rainbow. Now the one above it is a bit faded, but the one below is actually quite vibrant. If you were to see this in person, it was an awesome sight to see. But I did realize what I was doing wrong today. I had my drag set way too tight. And I tried horsing the fish in, which is obviously a big mistake because even with 12-pound tests, they ended up snapping my line. So in the future, I'm going to loosen up that drag and take my time bringing these fish in. We live and learn. You know, living in Southern California, we seldomly get rain, so being able to see rainbows like this is quite rare. So enjoy the view. And thank you so much for watching.